Hello, and welcome to a guide to Vindicta and Gorvek. Now for some useful abilities and prayers. I recommend Ultimate Strength, Incredible Reflexes, Protect from Melee, Protect from Missiles, Resonance, Preparation, Devotion, Debilitate, Anticipation, Surge, Escape, and Blade Dive are all useful but not necessary. Then the Brawler Aura, which is extremely helpful. And then whatever is the best beast of burden you can bring that. For an inventory setup, I have a Terror Bird full of sharks, Bayonet +4 armor and weaponry with a shield, an Obsidian Cape with an Amulet of Glory and a Luck Ring. Then, I have a Prayer Potion and a Super Attack, Super Strength, and Super Defense. My inventory is also full of sharks. Now on how to get there. You can either teleport to the Manifest Lodestone, go up to the market, pass through the market, go to the gate, pass through the gate, go to the bridge, carry on through the bridge, go east to the heart, or you can teleport to the bandit camp if you have that unlocked, go through the bridge, go east to the heart. Now, if you have completed the mini-quest Tales of the God Wars, you can use a heart teleport to teleport straight inside the God Wars dungeon, too. Once you get down there, you're going to run southwest. Your kill count actually stays with you when you leave. You have a maximum of 200 kill count. You can keep on going southwest until you get to a barrier. Pass through the barrier, and when you come to the portal, that's how you create your instance. It takes 40 kill count to create an instance. It's also free to create the instance aside from the 40 kill count. In order to get your kill count, you have to kill Ancient Warriors, Ancient Rangers, Ancient Mages, Abyssal Demons, and Necrohals. Some information about the boss is a level 1000, has a total of 200,000 hit points, cannot be poisoned or stunned, curses will drain its stats, and a requirement of 80 attack to enter through the boss fight. However, this is boostable, so if you don't have 80 attack, you can simply drink all your potions beforehand. For boss mechanics, in Phase 1, it'll be Hurricane, Firewall, and it'll repeat until Phase 2, which is at 100,000 hit points. Phase 2 will be Ranged attack, and then it'll Firewall, and it'll repeat until you kill the boss. Now for the mechanic Hurricane. Vindicta will take her blades and twirl around on your current location. It'll only hit a little bit more than an auto attack though, so I don't think it's actually worth avoiding. What I would do is I would just tank it, because if you try and move out of the way and run away, Vindicta will actually hit you with a ranged attack instead, and that will hurt more because you're not actually praying range, so just tank it. Be tough. Next attack is the Firewall attack. In it, Vindicta will raise her blades into the air, and Gorvek will swoop down delivering a Firewall attack. It'll hit you for rapid 600s, and it will stay there for about 20 seconds. If you don't stand in it, it won't hurt you. Easy as that to avoid. The mechanics will repeat themselves until you get the boss down to 100,000 hit points. Once you get the boss down to 100,000 hit points, Gorvek will swoop down and Vindicta will mount him. They will then hit you with a ranged attack, and then they will jump to one of the four corners, and then they will hit you with a Firewall, and then they will keep on repeating itself until you kill the boss. Now for the Phase 2 ranged attack. You will either do a Devotion and a Range Pray, or Debilitate Anticipation while praying range, or do Resonance. This is especially good Resonance because it will hit up to 4,500 damage, and that will all be a heal. Next up is the Phase 2 Firewall. Now, Vindicta is going to jump to one of the four corners and breathe fire on your current location. You'll just surge or run out of the way, and it's as easy as that to avoid because once you get out of it, it will not hit you whatsoever. One melee attack after that, she'll then hit you with the ranged attack. For rare drops, there's the 120,000 coin Dormant Pneumocore, there's the 42 million coin Dragon Rider Lance, there's the 37 million coin Crest of Zaros, the Zarosian Essence is worth 181,000. For the pets, there's the boss pet Gorvek, and the Vindicta one as well. Now for a full Vindicta kill, where I will be showing you the specifics. I'm not using Brawler Aura, so if you're noticing that I'm splashing a lot, that's why. You don't need good gear to kill bosses, and I hope this proves that because I am getting the kill, and I'm not using a lot of food, and I'm using lower tier gear that isn't amazing. It's not super flashy, hundreds of millions of coins. It's Bayonet. It's hundreds of thousands of coins. It's not hundreds of millions. And so, I hope this proves that you don't need good gear to do bosses. Now, maybe for a higher tier boss, but not for this one. And just like that, I'm out of the first phase. Now, before I get out of the first phase, I'm going to do a Resonance, get some hit points back. Then what I'm going to do is apply a bleed to the boss and avoid the Firewall. And then Vindicta is going to mount Gorvek, and I'm going to switch to range prey and do devotion. Then I'm going to switch back to melee prey and get hit by that one melee hit before Gorvek will jump to one of the 4 corners. I'm going to surge away from that firewall, and then I'm going to equip my shield and immediately do resonance. The moment I see that melee hit, I'm doing resonance. And it just repeats itself over and over again. This time my prayer got turned off in the middle of me doing a debilitate and praying range, so I got that back on and prayed range again, turned on all my prayers, and then I'm going to surge after Vindicta, wait for that one melee hit, equip my shield, and do a resonance, and then preparation. Then there's going to be that one more melee hit, and it's going to jump to the 4 corners again. Here I'm going to do a devotion, then switch back to melee prey for that last melee hit, and then I'm going to surge up here to go and then do a resonance. The boss basically just repeats itself over and over again, and is quite simple. As long as you can get the range attack down, you basically can do the boss pretty simply. I just did a debilitate, and now I'm going to switch back to melee prey and keep on killing the boss. Now, I have told you about the rare drops that you can receive, but not the common drops. The common drops on Vindicta's drop table are really good for Iron Men. There are grimy dwarf weeds, magic logs, raw sharks, uncut diamonds, and dragon bones, and then black dragonhide. And that's it. I hope you learned something from this, and I hope that now you can kill the boss, Vindicta.